Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Fly away with me. Come and
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, or whatever it happens to be for all of you lovely people out there. My name is Nerfy, and today is a while I'm working video. And I have a special one by request from a few people, and that is Glitter and Lazers. Never actually touched on Glitter and Lazers. I've seen her mentioned in some Discords and on some reaction channels that I watch, but never actually dove in. And this seemed to be the one that some people suggested. So here I am, and let's see what all the fuss is about, shall we?
Help me on my journey. I've got two things to support me. The first, sweet ass compression socks. The second, a dog that really also would like a bagel. So we are Bagel Buddies. We will pursue our journey together, and we will succeed.
So I've never watched anything laser and glitter related, but I will say that dogs should not have bagels. And that's not just me speaking, that's veterinarian speaking. Dogs and gluten don't mix as it is, but bagels usually have ingredients in them, even plain ones, that are toxic to dogs. So please don't give your dog a bagel. I hope I'm not watching a dog eat a bagel at the end of this. Okay, keep going.
Real talk, the compression socks are not that sexy, but I'm trying to convince myself they're stylish. What do you think? Are these super cool or just...
As a sort of bigger girl, I've said it before and I'll say it again, horizontal stripes are never your friend. Ever. No matter where you put them on your body. Don't do it. Okay, just PSA.
You know, not so great. They're striped. They're striped. So we started our journey at the Westin Grand Central, which is on 42nd Street, and either 2nd or 3rd. And we're going to Tompkins Square Bagels, which is in Tompkins Square, which is several long blocks and many long blocks down. I should know the exact address, I did not. But that's part of the adventure, or part of the poor planning. Pick which one works better for you. So, yeah, that's where we're headed. But I Google Mapped it. It's too easy. This is Pershing Square. It's been here for freaking forever. But it's a good breakfast. This is solid breakfast. And we're right across from Grand Central. And since this walk is not about efficiency, let's go inside. Grand Central's just really pretty. And I'm like, you know what? We're here. And I want to see it. And I told myself I would do whatever the hell I wanted on this walk. So this is what I want to do. Grand Central is a train station, and it's old. And that's about all I know about Grand Central. Oh, it's also pretty and old. I should know more. Not a historian.
Well, goodness, since you can't be bothered to look up the history, I'll do it. This is the world's largest train station. It has the world's largest Tiffany glass clock. It has an astrological mural of the Mediterranean winter sky on the ceiling in the main concourse, which is where she is now. It has an art gallery, an art school, a newsreel movie theater, and a rail history museum inside. It is the second busiest train station in the world. It was the world's first building to have all electric, and it covers about 48 acres. Was that so hard? It was a Google search.
We're learning so much on this channel today. I mean, look at this. The best part is the ceiling.
I mean, I'm sure somebody just learned something, but it wasn't from you or your channel. I guess by proxy?
That's so cool. You should do it right in the center. That guy doing a speed photo shoot. I don't want to Krampus style. I love that. We take all the beautiful photos you want, sir. Okay, I'm done. Let's go.
Okay, I need to point this out again. I have never watched Glitter and Lasers before. Never. Not once. But she gives off this vibe as if everybody's either in her way or to cater to her in a way. And it's kind of odd. It's very subtle, but if you look beyond what she's saying and look more at the attitude, it's very much there, and it's giving me a very icky vibe.
I don't know if this company's still around, but if you ever see a truck like this, and it says Big Gay Ice Cream Truck on the side, you should go. And you should get the B. Arthur, because that's freaking delicious. Man, I hope they survived the pandemic. You just like never know. So John turned to me and he described these so accurately. They hype you up for 50 minutes, and then they do, like it's like watching your nephew dance in his bedroom. They're like, look what I can do. But like on the street. Now occasionally you'll get a crew that's like really good, but most of the time that's not the case.
What I love about what you just described is you just described a YouTuber. Every YouTuber, if you think about it, they hype you up for a few minutes and it's either going to be really good or really bad. But that's also pretty much any performer, any entertainer, anybody that does anything, including you. So I'm not sure why you're like talking shade kind of towards these, what looks like a kid on the street of New York, but cool, bro. Also, why are you showing the kids?
We're at the New York Public Library. Oh, Data wants to read. We love an educated kid. Actually, I did not come here often when I lived here because prior to like recent times, it was very difficult to get a card here. You had to live in the city. Like if you lived in Brooklyn or Queens, you couldn't get a card here. Now anybody can get a card here. And part of the reason they're doing that, and again, this is off the top of my mind, so I might be wrong, but I believe it so people can have access to books that are banned in schools. Well, let me double fact check that and we'll put some text if I'm wrong. But I believe they've opened it up to like any student. Which is kind of dope. Watching them is like, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Who's gonna give me money? Now what?
Well, since you have such a opinion about it, how about you try and do it? No? Then sit down and shut up. Look, buskers can be very annoying, and I understand that. In the state that I'm in, it mainly happens downtown where they seem to be, and you don't have to give them money, but you definitely don't have to make fun of them for trying to either make a living or make some extra cash. Not everybody can be privileged enough to have a YouTube channel where people watch their try-on videos or whatever you do, since that does seem to be the majority of your channel, but I have a feeling there's a lot underneath that I'm going to be catching up on.
Gotta hydrate. You know what else I do too? I'm just gonna do it because I think it's gonna help him cool him down. Oh, keep you nice and cold. Yeah, like we do it. Oh God. Shook it all off on me. When we were getting water for Data, one of the vendors' little kids, Chris, who is an absolute angel of a child, came over, pet Data, filled his water bottle. Then we told him that I was putting water on top of Data to keep him cool. And he's like, I want to help. So they started pouring water all over him. And his mom was like, Chris, no. I was like, it's okay. And he was just like, I love your dog. And then when we walked, he was like, no. And I'm like, Chris, you just made my whole life. You just made my whole life. You sweet angel being, never change. Stay sweet and wholesome and kind for the rest of your life. And I hope someday you get a dog.
And then everybody clapped. X to doubt.
One thing I forgot, it's really funny, is Chris was like, why are you wearing those socks? And I didn't know what to say, so I said I'm sick. And I was just discussing it with John, and I was like, that was such a terrible answer. I should have been like, because I'm a superhero. and these socks help me fight crime. That's what I should have said. But instead I said, because I'm sick, which is the saddest answer I could have given. If you can think of a better answer, I'd love to know it down below. But for today, if anybody asks me again, why are you wearing those socks? That's what I'm going to say.
And then everybody clapped again. Like, you can tell people that you're a superhero, whatever you want to tell them, but they're just compression socks. I seriously doubt that this interaction with this child ever happened, but if it did, and you told him that you were sick, that makes perfect sense to even a child. It's not that sad. You are a passing moment in a vendor child's life. You are not the center of the universe. I doubt he'll ever think of you again. So, calm down.
The store. I don't need any of this, but there's a part of me that would just love a lot of this really weird stuff in my house. Like this gold ombre to pink dog statue. Like, who doesn't need one of those in their house? Okay, so here's the thing that's really good about them, and I'm hoping today is a special day. Because if it's not, if I walk all this way and they don't have it, I'm gonna be mad. But they rotate their cream cheeses a lot, so there's different flavors all the time. I could write a whole thing about it, but there's one cream cheese. There's one cream cheese that's superior to all others, and that's the Kalamata olive cream cheese. And theirs in particular is, and I love that on a nice pumpernickel bagel, because I'm an old man at heart. So, you can get that combo at other places, but it's just not as good. It's just not as good.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you are probably absolutely insufferable to eat anywhere with. You are probably one of those people that said, this is sushi is good, but have you ever been to Kyoto, Japan? That is so much better than this sushi. And you, as like the friend or anybody, has to go, yeah, but I can't afford that. And she just goes, that's too bad. Like, I just have a feeling she's just insufferable to be around when it comes to food or anything that you might have an opinion on, because she seems to think that her opinion is the end all be all, which is fascinating to say the least.
Okay, so this is a place I've always wanted to go to that just conveniently was here. I didn't know it was, but then I saw it, and I thought they were closed for the day, but they're just opening for the day so we can go. So we've been here like 30 to 40 minutes and it's still not up and running. And their artist is running late. And I have a limited amount of capacity for standing and walking today. And I really want that bagel. So we might have to abandon this side quest. And a little bummed, but it's okay. I'd rather have the bagel than this anyway. It's funny, right as I gave up hope, the artist showed up. Now we gotta wait like 10 minutes for the artist to make the creation. So, I'll be honest, I'm impatient and I'm tired of waiting, so this better be good.
Well, then it's a mighty good thing that you can just keep on walking, huh? You don't have to wait for the artist, and I'm going to say that again, the artist to get there, because in all reality, what they're doing is art. And then you stand in front of the guy that's trying to open up the shop and keep making these comments like a douchebag. There's no point in doing that. There's no need to do that. You could have either just kept walking or stood there and kept your mouth shut, because you were talking loud enough for everybody to hear you, and that's just not fair. And then you sat there and said, oh, I have to wait 10 minutes. Did they say they were putting your order into a machine for it to make you what you needed? No, this is an artist, meaning this is art. Art takes a second. You will have to adjust. I don't know why that set me off so bad, but dear Lord, woman. Ah!
So cute! Okay, here we go. Whoa! I'm gonna tastes like cotton candy. But it's really cool cotton candy. Okay. Get the Pop Rocks. Because that's cotton candy on another level. I just looked down. Of course. I hope you were worth it. You were.
You do. That's sponge sugar. It doesn't understand English, really. And the stuff on your shirt is your fault. But that little squeal that you made when you got your cotton candy after bitching about it is adorable, for one. For two, I really actually feel bad for the girl that was like right next to you because she thought that you were talking to her and she looked up to you with a huge smile and you probably completely ignored her. So I kind of feel bad for her. But once again, inanimate object, not that unicorn cotton candy's fault that you eat like you're a child. That's your fault. Sorry.
Okay, so this has gotten worse. So I have an idea. There's a sports tap underneath this. And since I cut all the tags out, this is what you learn as a messy person. Just the t-shirt. How will they know?
I would like to thank you for that tip. I'll have to remember that. How they know is the seams. You can see the seams. I can see the seams from here. So I'm guessing the people walking around you will also see them. If you're using a certain brand of deodorant, they're going to see it even more. You didn't do anything. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on.
We took a little break because my feet were hurting. And I made the tough call that this walk meant that I couldn't go to a Broadway show because I'm going to crash real hard after this. This was really hard. Which is like super embarrassing to say because like literally a month ago I ran a 5K. But
okay, like I said, I've never seen Glitter and Lazers before. I'm just getting into her. I'm just getting into this little verse, and I'm sure I'll catch up in no time. But could somebody comment down below? I saw the word brain fog. And to me, that means something. So can one of you guys, can anybody comment down below if she has fibromyalgia or anything like that? Just pure curiosity about the brain fog thing.
Part of going off all my anti-inflammatories and not being able to take Advil and my body just rebelling against life is this. It's a lot more sitting and a lot slower pace, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I do not like it. So we took a little break, but now we have to get moving because the bagel place closes at 5 and it is 4 something, and we still have about a half a mile to walk. So we're gonna go, we're gonna get our bagel because that's what we came here to do. And if I walked all that way and there was no bagel, I'd be so pissed. And I'm already mad at my body. I don't need to be doubly mad at myself for poor decision making. So off we go. Can't see it. It says portal is asleep. It'll be back up at 8 a.m. So I guess I can't flash the portal.
Okay, so if you don't know what that is a portal to, I believe, Dublin to Ireland. I don't know about Dublin, but I know that it is Ireland. And part of the reason they started shutting it down between certain times is because an incident like that did happen. So that joke is not cute, nor is it funny, because it's people like that that are causing the portal to be shut down. And it's not fair to those that are going to that place to just marvel at it, because a bunch of idiots want to make the jokes and do inappropriate things. I'm just saying.
freaking are bagels. You know this, I really thought this was a good idea. I don't know if it was a good idea now. That's where I'm at. I don't know if I made the right choice. But I'm getting 2 bagels. I'm doubling down. Don't have Kalamata cream cheese. It's okay. I'm just gonna have to branch out and try something new. Now that I have the bagel in hand, I just want to be home. I want to eat my bagel in bed in peace. So we're gonna get a cab, we're gonna go to the hotel, and then I'm gonna put my feet up and eat my bagel like the queen I am.
This is coming from somebody that does not know you or your channel or your videos that well. I don't believe you're a queen. Just putting it out there. Go on.
No, like seriously, I earned this and I want to devour it in the sanctity of my hotel room. Just looked at my Apple Watch and this 2-mile walk, what I thought was a 2-mile walk, became a 3-mile walk. Which is fine. Normally that would be fine. But right now, I'm fragile. So this was at 1 when we left, and now it's at 4.27. So 3.27 miles is what we cleared to come down here and get a bagel. And that's why I'm exhausted. I got home. I immediately put on my pajamas and I was so excited because I opened my bagel and I'm like, I can't wait to eat my pumpernickel bagel because it's my favorite thing, like pumpernickel. Like, I'm an old man at heart, and you know what? It's not pumpernickel. They messed it up. It's not even the right bagel. It's not even the right cream cheese. It's oat. It's an oat bagel with, I'm not exactly sure. I think it's veggie cream cheese. So like, somebody else probably has my order. This is probably somebody else's bagel.
I don't know why, but I feel a rage coming on.
Well, what a way to end this video. I walked 2 damn miles in pain for a bagel. I didn't even get the right bagel. I don't think you guys know how hard that was for me. And I'm like, I don't know whether to cry or laugh because...
Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop. Collect yourself. It's a bagel. If anybody I feel bad for here, it is the man that is now stuck with your nasty pumpernickel. No offense to anybody that likes it. I hate it. But I need you to collect yourself. It's a bagel. The bagel place did not ask you to walk 2 miles to get a bagel. So, not their fault. I mean, you got the wrong order. It happens. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Not the end of the world.
God, sometimes you just can't win. Sometimes you just can't win. Well, I walked 2 miles for a bagel and I guess I didn't get it. Well, I'm gonna go figure out what this is. I'm afraid because I literally don't know what cream cheese it is, and I'm like, I don't want to try it on camera because I don't know what it is.
Yeah, guys, it might be rat-flavored cream cheese. Then what would she do? I'm sorry, I don't see what she's doing here. It's cream cheese. They have a wide variety from what I've seen on the website because I looked it up when I saw the name in the video, and it could be anything, but it's not like rat flavored or vomit flavored. Like, I don't know why she's terrified.
Straight up, I don't know what this person ordered that I got. So I'm just gonna go and make peace with this. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope if you too are chasing a bagel that you get it, that your luck is better than mine. I ordered it this morning because I needed to have my bagel. I needed to have it. You know what? It's a happy ending. to a once sad tale about a girl who walked 2 miles for her bagel.
So that's the end. My very first Glitter and Lasers, or Laser and Glitter, or whatever your name is. I'm not really paying attention. She's over the top, to say the least, and attacking the buskers for not being able to dance. I'd love to see you do better, honestly. And, you know, then getting very mad at the cotton candy place, and then crying over a bagel. There's so much to unpack here, and I have a feeling once I start going through her videos, because I am going to go through her videos, that I'm going to see more and more that is either going to tick me off or make me want to dig deeper. So I actually look forward to Glitter and Lasers, and welcome to Nerfacordia, where I criticize and take a look at your medical stuff, and from what I've seen, I have a lot to cover. So you and I are going to be very friendly, Anna. But with that, another While I'm Working is complete. I'm so glad that you could join us today. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if there's anything you'd like to see me react to. And if you like this new format that I'm doing with these little caricatures that were drawn by Jirachi from my Discord, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. And as always, if you take meds, don't forget to take your meds. If you don't take meds, go outside, touch some grass, drink some water, and I will see you in the next one. Have the day you deserve. Bye, guys.
Come and fly